bells are tolling, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we don our gay apparel, la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la.
What's up, guys? I hope you're all having a great day. Hope you're all excited that Christmas Eve is tomorrow. And of course, I want to apologize saying that I didn't make a 12 Days of Christmas video yesterday because I was sick. Also because I didn't want this to be split up into two parts. Because today we're looking at the many versions of A Christmas Carol. First, we'll take a look at the one that started it all, from 1901, A Christmas Carol, or Marley's Ghost. This is a British short silent drama film produced by Robert W. Paul and directed by Walter R. Booth. It is the oldest known film adaptation of Charles Dickens' 1843 novel. The film, although somewhat flat and stage-bound to modern eyes according to Michael Burke of BFI Screen Online, was an ambitious undertaking at the same time, as not only did it attempt to tell an 80-page story in 5 minutes, but it featured impressive trick effects like superimposing Marley's face over the door knocker and the scenes from his youth over a black curtain in Scrooge's bedroom. Evidence suggests that Paul's version was based on J.C. Buckstone's popular stage adaptation of the same name. Like the play, the film dispenses with the different ghosts that visit Scrooge, instead relying upon the figure of Jacob Marley draped in a white sheet to point out the error of Scrooge's way. The film was shown to King Edward VII and Queen Alexandria at Sandringham House in December 1901 in a Royal Command performance. Now for my thoughts. I think the film is okay, it just could have been better. It feels like it was rushed. Also, I don't like the actor playing Scrooge. To me, he looks too young and not old like he should be. Also, why not show all the ghosts instead of Jacob Marley? Bottom line, even though there are better versions out there, this gave it a start. Next, we move into the 1910 version directed by J. Searle Dawley for Edison Studios. Mark McDermott, who plays Scrooge this time, is much more believable in the role than in the 1901 version. Also, Charles S. Ogle, who plays Bob Cratchit, also played as Frankenstein's monster in Edison's version that same year. This film is a lot longer than the 1901 version, which shows more scenes that weren't included in the original, and shows all the ghosts, although they are all played by the same actor. The special effects are much better, same with the acting, which makes this a huge step up from the original. Next, we move to the 1913 version starring Seymour Hicks as Scrooge, who would return to play him again in the 1935 film. Scrooge was a Zenith Film Company production by whom it was also distributed on its release date in September of 1913. In the United States, it was released in 1926 as Old Scrooge. Finally, we'll take a look at the 1914 version starring established stage actor Charles Rock. Despite the compressed running time, all of the story's essential ingredients are skillfully woven into the mix. The visitations of the ghosts and their travels through space and time with Scrooge are particularly impressive for the period. And it really proves it. The special effects are amazing. It looks like Scrooge and the ghosts are really interacting with the other characters. Of course, there were other versions like A Christmas Accident, released in 1912, which had the same story as A Christmas Carol. Then, of course, there was the 70s animated classic by Chuck Jones, which had some really impressive animation at the time, with the best scene, in my opinion, where the Ghost of Christmas Future comes out. It's really scary. But those are the ones that I really wanted to talk about. Well, hope you enjoyed. Tune on tomorrow to see the final episode of 12 Days of Christmas. Happy holidays.
'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la.